Jill Zarin just got fired from a TV show that hasn't even started filming yet. This woman was so desperate to get back on television that she campaigned for years, finally landed a reunion show with her old RHONY castmates, and then torpedoed the entire thing within 1 week of the announcement by ranting about Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show being too Spanish.
He's so insecure. Seriously, I didn't understand it. I don't speak Spanish. I would have liked to have known the words he was saying. To me, it looked like a political statement because there were literally no white people in the entire thing.
But here's the thing. This isn't new behaviour. Jill Zarin has been professionally self-destructing for nearly 2 decades. Today we're going through every single time this woman had something good going and then set it on fire with her own hands. Let's rewind to 2008. The Real Housewives of New York City premieres on Bravo, and Jill Zarin is essentially the star of the show. She's got the thick Long Island accent, she's got access to her husband Bobby's fabric empire, and she's got this confident, take-no-prisoners personality that viewers eat up. Her best friend on the show, Bethenny Frankel. These two were inseparable in the early seasons. Jill actually pushed Bravo to cast Bethenny when producers were hesitant because Bethenny wasn't married with kids. Bobby was the one who told Jill that Bethenny would be great for the show, so Jill helped create her best friend's career. Remember that, it becomes important. And then, she started making choices. Here's where the first major self-sabotage happens. Season 3 rolls around, and Bethenny's career is taking off. She's got Skinny Girl Margaritas, she's hosting segments on The Today Show, and suddenly Jill Zarin is not the biggest star anymore. And Jill did not handle this well. According to producers, Jill called The Today Show and lost her mind when she found out Bethenny was hosting. She allegedly said, "Why not me? I'm better than her." That's your best friend Jill. But here's the part that really sealed her fate. Jill later admitted she manufactured the feud with Bethenny for storyline purposes. She thought she was producing her own show within the show. She wanted drama for the cameras. The problem? The fake feud became very real. Bethenny stopped speaking to her entirely. Their friendship imploded on national television, culminating in that legendary scene where Bethenny sobs and says, "I don't want to do this anymore." Fans turned on Jill hard. The woman who helped Bethenny get on the show was now seen as the jealous villain trying to tear down her more successful friend. But wait. Jill had one more season 3 moment that lives in infamy. Let's talk about Scary Island, arguably the most iconic episodes in Real Housewives history. Picture this. The women have just survived Kelly screaming about jelly beans and Al Sharpton. They're exhausted. They're traumatised. And suddenly, Jill Zarin shows up screaming, "Surprise!"
Surprise!
You gotta be kidding. You have to be effing kidding. Jill just walked in. I don't get it. I don't know what to say.
Ramona!
The look on everyone's faces was pure horror. Alex McCord literally broke out in hives. Bethenny's jaw hit the floor. Nobody wanted her there. Ramona Singer had invited Jill to come, but never expected her to actually show up, especially not after everything that had gone down. And when Jill arrived expecting a warm welcome, she got the exact opposite. This moment became a meme. It became a symbol of Jill not reading the room. And it contributed to Bravo's decision that the show had become, quote, incredibly toxic. By season 4, Jill was desperately trying to redeem herself, but fans weren't having it. The season 4 reunion was described by Andy Cohen as incredibly toxic for everyone involved. Then came the email incident. Jill later admitted that she took a sleeping pill one night and typed out an email to her producer, and 3 out of 5 housewives saying she was leaving the show to go out on top. The next day, she got cold feet and tried to take it back. But the damage was done. Bravo used that email as ammunition, and in September 2011, Jill Zarin was fired from Real Housewives of New York. Her response? She went on Watch What Happens Live and absolutely unloaded on Andy Cohen. She complained about everything: being fired, how Bethenny was treated better, how Heather Thompson was cast to replace her. She even complained that Andy liked Lisa Vanderpump's dog, Giggy, more than her dog, Ginger. Yes. She complained about dog favoritism. But then it came out that someone in Jill's entourage had secretly recorded the entire 44-minute interview on an iPhone. Jill claimed it was for protection, but rumours swirled that she was trying to sell the unedited footage to make Andy look bad. If you're enjoying this deep dive, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Because trust me, we haven't even gotten to the stuff that happened this week. In April 2024, Jill appeared as a charter guest on Below Deck Season 11, and the crew wanted to throw her overboard. I am not exaggerating.
A button for the primary And it's like a doorbell?
Jill is crawling into my brain and eating away at my soul.
All right.
Even though she wasn't even the primary charter guest, Jill took over the entire boat. She demanded specific types of ice for her drinks.
This ice machine, not the best ice machine. Dump it.
Where's my Diet Coke? We have different ice.
What do you have?
She complained about the lack of toiletries in the bathrooms. She wanted Tums on her pillow. She literally suggested the primary guest should get a doorbell button to summon the crew. Stu Barbie Pasquale said in her confessional, "Jill is the primary in her head. She's overwhelming. I think she's annoying and I think it is too much. You are a freeloading guest who is extremely demanding. I need another stew just for Jill." When her cold burger arrived, Jill made the entire table send theirs back too. She brought her own chili oil because, and I quote, "they can't be here all the time." Captain Kerry had to remind the crew, "What's happening is if Jill's rattling our cage too much and we're focusing on Jill, we should be focused on the primary." After the episode aired, fans roasted her. One person tweeted, "Please, Bravo, I'm begging you, let this be the last time we see Jill Zarin on your network. We don't want any more. She is entitled and rude and mean." But did Jill learn? Of course not. Which brings us to February 2026. After literally years of campaigning, Jill finally got what she wanted. E! announced The Golden Life.
The OG ladies of The Real Housewives of New York are reuniting for E's Golden Life.
A reunion show featuring Jill, Luann de Lesseps, Ramona Singer, Kelly Ben-Simon and Sonia Morgan living it up in Palm Beach. 1 week later, 1 week. Bad Bunny performs a historic halftime show at Super Bowl 60. It's being celebrated as groundbreaking Latino representation. And Jill Zarin decides to post an Instagram video calling it the worst halftime show ever.
Okay, I'm watching the halftime show, and I think it's actually the worst halftime show I've ever seen.
Oh, you lose half.
I haven't seen that many. I don't care if I lose half my followers. Gary says I'm going to lose half of you. Goodbye. I think it's terrible.
She said it was inappropriate to perform in Spanish. She complained that there were literally no white people in the entire thing, completely ignoring that Lady Gaga performed during the show. She called it an ice thing and said the NFL sold out. The video went viral within hours. She deleted it, but it was too late.
Gary doesn't agree.
No, I mean, look, I think it was very creative. I think that he's an unbelievable performer, Bad Bunny.
I don't think it was good for the Super Bowl.
I don't think it was a
it's
good
not
match.
Americana. It's 250 years we're celebrating this year. It's 75 years on the Super Bowl, and I don't think it should have been. I feel like it was also a thing about, ICE and immigration. I don't know. I think there was subliminal messaging going on here. I'm just saying it's my opinion.
Yeah.
It's my opinion.
Here's what happened next. In order, her own daughter, Ali Shapiro, posted on Instagram praising Bad Bunny's performance and saying it was the best halftime show in years. Zarin Fabrics, the company founded by her late husband Bobby, posted a photo of Jill with a giant red X over her face, stating they stand firmly against racism and that Jill has had nothing to do with the company since Bobby's death. Bobby's alleged step-grandson did a Reddit AMA claiming that when Bobby was dying, Jill invited Bravo to film his funeral without telling the family. They were literally in the funeral home planning the funeral when Jill told them cameras would be there. Andy Cohen went on Radio Andy and said, "Call E. Those are two people who are not employed by Bravo anymore." And finally, Blink 49 Studios, the production company, issued a statement. In light of recent public comments made by Jill Zarin, Blink 49 Studios has decided not to move forward with her involvement in The Golden Life. Fired, before filming even began. Her response, "They didn't even give me a chance. I took it down right away. People make mistakes. I'm human. Some people just can't get out of their own way." Jill Zarin has been given opportunity after opportunity, and every single time, she finds a way to sabotage herself. The show films this spring in Palm Beach, without her. But the woman who wanted this more than anyone, who campaigned and begged and demanded to be back on television, will be watching from home, because she couldn't keep her mouth shut for 7 days.